Arrivederci. Can you say arrivederci? That's how you say welcome in Italian. Welcome to Patrika's Little Star Cafe. Facts that are fast, fun, and keep you happy. Today is Monday, April 20th, 2020. And here are today's matters for chatter. Number 1. As a beautiful way of showing support, Switzerland has beamed the Indian flag and the flags of other countries like the US, France, Italy, etc. on its famous mountain, the Matterhorn. The Matterhorn is one of the highest mountains in the Alps and also in Europe. It's on the Swiss and Italian border. Switzerland wants to show compassion for all the countries stricken by the pandemic. Number 2, some grocery store chains in the U.S. like Bi-Lo's in Southeastern and Winn-Dixie have created an hour for medical staff and first responders especially. During this hour, they give all grocery free to them as a way of thanking them for taking care of so many people during these tough times. We have heard of the Walmarts and Costco's, but these grocery stores operate only out of a few select states in the southern part of the U.S. Number 3, although the Tokyo Summer Olympics have been shifted to 2021, it is unlikely to have participants and spectators both unless there is a vaccine. The world will seem like a different place when we walk out of the lockdown. Large crowds will be avoided at least for a while till we know what is safe and what isn't. In fact, this won't only apply for the Olympics, but to larger conferences, movie halls, concerts, amusement parks, or wherever there are large crowds. And now for today's mega matter. NASA will be sending its first manned mission to space from American soil after 9 years. If all is clear, it will take off from Kennedy Space Center in Florida on May 27th. All these years, the American Space Agency has been using Russian space centers to launch its rockets and satellites. The rocket was made by private space agency SpaceX and will carry 2 astronauts to the International Space Station. If successful, it'll be the first time that a private company has made rockets and launched them to space for the government. Before this, all the production was done by the government. Why do you think that there's been a shift from government manufacturing to private companies? Is it because of priority, vision, technique, or speed? It has been debated, though, that if anything is privatized or given to private companies, work can be more efficient than the government. Do you think that's true for all governments, though? Today's word of the day is menace, which means a problem. And finally, for today's quote of the day, strong people don't put others down, they lift them up. That's a quote by Michael P. Watson. Thank you for listening, and do send us your questions and comments via WhatsApp, or you can email us at diptyauntie@gmail.com. Take care, lots of love, Diptyauntie. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, do you know how loved you are?